Beautiful evening though. Turn off here. Water will probably freeze over by morning. Well, the joggers and walkers are out. Let's see. What would be the way to go? We'll take a left, I think. Let's see, which way home are we gonna go? There's our REI store up there on the right. Only got one REI store in Anchorage. I'm not sure about Alaska. I don't know if Fairbanks has one or not. Fairbanks or Juneau. Getting fogged up. There's a fat tire bike. Go a different way. We'll go part of the way, will be the same, but we'll go a slightly different way, see some different scenery. Don't think I could have made it. Okay, I got a Mustang beside me. It's kind of revving his engine like he wants to race. Let me put my visor down all the way. Oh, yep, he's wanting to race. 5.0 liter engine. 5.0 V8 versus 49cc scooter on Spinard Road. But I wouldn't do that because racing is against the law. Green light, go! Ah, beat him off the line. Mustang didn't have a chance. Okay, I'll let you go up now. Yeah. I think he's got studded tires on his Mustang. There should be a law against that. No studs on a Mustang or a Camaro. Whoa, that is bright. Bright. There's the Alaska Leather Motorcycle Shop. That's kind of well known. A lot of people who pass through Anchorage go there. They don't sell motorcycles, but I think they sell everything else. I've been in there how many times? Maybe just once. So, back to four-wheel drive and all-wheel drive. In front of us is four-wheel drive. Blue Toyota to the left is four-wheel drive. There's I think it's a Chevrolet Transverse it's called in front of that. That's all-wheel drive. Vehicle in front of the Yukon looks like an SUV, four-wheel drive. That's a Ford, what do you call that thing, a little white thing. Anyway, that's all-wheel drive. Hyundai Santa Fe, that's all-wheel drive. Car to my right is a Jeep, that's all-wheel drive. Car to the left is a pickup truck, four-wheel drive. A lot of four-wheel drive, all-wheel drives. Gas is a tiny bit cheaper here, $3.65.9, so $3.66. And that's for regular 87 octane unleaded. $3.66 per gallon. And right across the street it's the same thing. Diesel $3.89.9, so $3.90 a gallon. So we're going to take a left. We're on Spinard Road again. Take a left, that'll be Minnesota. And then we can't stay on Minnesota because speed limit's too high. I think we'll turn off on Tudor and take the back roads. My gosh, that's bright sun. Thinking seriously about getting another motorcycle. I had a motorcycle last summer. I sold it, let's see, just about this time, a year ago this time. Sold it right before it got cold. I had bought it earlier that spring, made a few $100s on it, had some fun. Would have kept it, but it was newer, but I was concerned about reliability issues, and I really don't know how to fix them. And I called around, wasn't a shop that would work on the kind of motorcycle I had, which was a Royal Enfield Bullet. Anyway, now I kind of wish I would have kept it, but oh well. So I'm thinking about buying another motorcycle. car really wants to get around me, so we'll let it get around. Of course, it's turning off there. So we do have a Honda dealership in town, and I'm thinking about a Honda CTX 700N DCT. So the end is for a naked bike, and the DCT stands for dual clutch transmission, which means you can ride it like an automatic, or you can shift it like a manual. So the only thing, first of all, it'll be a lot of fun. I think by the time you get all the options that I would want on it, probably looking around $9,000. The only thing that would concern me again is we only have about 5 months where I could ride it, 5 months a year, and then space in the garage, because I do have a 2-car garage, but I've already got 2 cars in there, a scooter, a freezer, some tools, and it's a tight fit the way it is. I thought what would really be awesome, and again, I'm not an experienced motorcycle rider at all, so I'd probably be in over my head, but I was thinking if a person could get the time off, fly down, buy a motorcycle in Florida or near Florida, go down to Key West, then ride from Key West, Florida up to Dead Horse here in Alaska. Might be more than I want to bite off though. But anyway, I think that would be fun. Especially if you weren't in a hurry, you took your time. I'll have to double check, but I think it's over 5,000 miles. And then once I did get to Dead Horse, drive back home, which is here in Anchorage. Boy, the mountains are just beautiful behind me. Of course, that doesn't show up in the camera. I think I'll get in this lane that way. Let people around me if they need to get around me. So this could very well be one of the last, if not maybe the last ride of the year. I think we're supposed to be getting some precipitation, or at least a chance of it, the next few days. And like I said, the past few nights have been at and below freezing. Oh, look at that Doberman having a good walk. So we'll see. We might have some nice days. I'm not gonna put the scooter in storage yet. but that's not far off either. Tell you what, I'm gonna let all this traffic by. So, well, all couple cars, not that much. So I'll have to be slowing them down. There's another doggy going for a jog. Yet another doggy. So if I did get a motorcycle next spring or summer, I'm definitely keeping this little scooter though. It's just too much fun, and I mean, if I went to sell it, I wouldn't get much for it. But the big reason is my kiddo is saying she wants to get her scooter license. And she can do that, I believe, when she's 14 years old. As long as she rides with a licensed driver, licensed motorcycle driver. I think maybe I got my motorcycle license, but maybe it was just an adult for scooters. But anyway, I wouldn't buy another 49cc scooter. I was thinking about the Yamaha Zuma 125. They had they had more than just a couple. They had 4 or 5 on Craigslist in the area just about a month ago now. Last time I checked, there were only a couple left, but I made an offer on a couple of them, but they were just wanting too much. They were wanting, for several-year-old vehicles, they were wanting, or several-year-old scooter, they were wanting not too much less than what a brand new one costs. So I'm like, forget that. I'll just buy a new one for a few hundred more. Well, I got traffic. Let's see here. I'm leading the pack. Clouds are moving in. So I think we'll get some good views of the mountains when we get through this intersection. There goes a big old motorcycle. I think some of the snow might have even melted off. I know it's cold up there, but I didn't see snow on Flat Top, but it's still gotta be there. I was just probably looking at the wrong place. Looks like someone locked up their brakes here. Look at those skid marks. Okay, it's gotta be our turn.